radio host Catboy says goodbye to Dubai in a heartfelt tweet. It's a very Dubai thing to listen to the radio on your way to and from work, and there are some amazing radio shows residents love listening to. One of them is Catboy's afternoon show on Dubai 92. Sadly, on June 5th, Catboy announced he was leaving Dubai and his family and moving to London.
Wow. He shared a heartfelt message on Twitter yesterday after hosting 5,000 plus radio shows, saying this was his last day in Dubai, aka Wonka's Chocolate Factory. Oh. This is truly the end of an era, as hundreds of listeners would tune into his radio show for 18 years.
I think, isn't that like...
That is very sad.
I just think that it's like an end of an era, right? I think it does. I mean, fair enough. Obviously, you're going back to the UK, and and saying goodbye to this lovely city, well, Emirate. But 18 years is a long time to say goodbye to somewhere.
It really is.
You're like part of the furniture.
That is your whole entire life. Like everything you now know is here. Your friends and the things you do and your hobbies and everything that you know, even the level of comfortability, you go back to a completely different...
I think people do it, right, for loads of different reasons, whether or not it's their kids' education, whether or not family, with loads of different things. But I think I mean, obviously you have the transition and the change when you move out here in the first place.
Yeah.
So I guess it will be a change. It'll be a shock to the system. I mean, let's be honest, Dubai life is a great life.
Yeah.
But yeah, good luck to you, Catboy.
Do you think this is something every Dubai resident goes through?
I think, right, if you're, we're majority of us are expats, and I think that you always get to a certain point in time. We always used to have this conversation where it was like, you'd have like 3 years, 5 years, 7 years, 15 years. Like you have certain milestones at where you go, like I'm coming up to, how long have I been here? 6 years, 5.5 years, 6 years.
And how many years did you come for initially?
I came here for 3. That is not happening. I'm going to be here for the foreseeable. But when you have those things where it's like, okay, 5 years in, okay, what, should I be doing this? Should I be doing that? And I think that's just life in general, right? Where you just suddenly kind of go, okay, what am I doing? Should I do this? Should I do that? And then you realise I shouldn't do anything. Just do what you want to do.
Yeah, Casey actually said something pretty funny. She said that, when she first came, she was reluctant to buy furniture because she never knew when she was going to leave. And now it's, as the years are progressing, and you're like, do I buy my furniture now? And then you're like, no, but maybe I'll leave after another year or two, so it's not worth it. And then 5 years, 10 years have gone by, and you're like, should have
so this is it. So I had the same conversation. I actually had the same conversation with Casey.
Okay.
Because we were moving at the same time, and I obviously, when I first moved here, I moved into a studio. I had like pure, like I think as everybody does, pure IKEA furniture, or like the really cheap, like really. I went cheap. I went very much just to kind of like get the bare basis, and obviously. As you kind of progress, it's amazing how much stuff you accumulate, right?
Yeah.
Doesn't matter whether or not you're actually intentionally buying. I just accumulate a lot of stuff.
Guys, I don't own any furniture, and I've been here for 4 years.
What?
I did the same thing. I was like, I'm not going to buy furniture. I moved into a fully furnished apartment, and then another one, and then another one. I don't own any furniture.
So do you still live in a fully furnished apartment?
Yeah, I bought like bits, like decorations.
So like home furnishings, soft furnishings.
Yeah, like little,
frames
and mirrors and things like that. I don't own like a sofa or a bed.
Do you know? My big purchase was I bought a bed, and that was like my big purchase, because I was suddenly like, no, I'm going to be here and I can ship it back. It's so easy to ship back now.
Maybe that's how you know you're an official Dubai resident.
This is
the
it.
Moment
When you
buy
start
a big piece of furniture.
So you don't classify yourself as a Dubai resident now then?
Well,
because you don't own furniture.
Now I'm married, so I guess I'm not going back, and I can just take his furniture. I mean, I didn't buy furniture with the thought that I would go back. I would go back, and now. I guess I'm not buying any furniture.
Maybe you're just a little nomad. You don't need to buy furniture. It means that you can like be one of those people that just goes, right, yeah, I'm going to fly here and fly there and not bother. But I do think though that like I moved house after about 3 years, and I was shocked, and I didn't think that I'd bought a lot of stuff, and I certainly didn't have a lot of furniture. I was shocked by how much stuff I had, like shocked. I actually ended up like giving loads like to charity and kind of like throwing a lot away. It was tat. It wasn't even anything of any substance. It was just tat. And this is the thing. This is what happens. I think even if I'd been here for a year, this is 18 years, I think I'd still have a lot of stuff.
Well, 18 years, I wonder how much stuff he's got to ship back or how much tat he's giving away.
Yeah, that's true.
Interesting.
Well, I mean, maybe. But I think it's big changes on the horizon.
Yeah.